Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Casey and today's video is going to be a collab with Vanessa from over at Lemonade Mom. I will have a link to her channel and her video in the description box below. And if you are over here from Vanessa's channel, hello and welcome. I'm so happy to have you, and I hope that you decide to stick around, and I hope you all enjoy the video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Casey and this video is a meal prep for my daughter. So this will be a week's worth of vegan meal prep. I am currently outside of Walmart right now. It is about 8:30 in the morning. I have my coffee, and that is just a venti iced caramel macchiato in the skinny version, which is sugar-free vanilla syrup and light caramel, and it's made with almond milk. So I'm gonna bring y'all along with me, and I've got the list on my phone. So we're gonna get everything we need and then get home and start meal prepping for the week. So we are back at the house. So before I put everything up, I just want to go over this week's meal plan so that you kind of know what's going to be in this meal prep. Some grapes, I'll be cutting up this whole pineapple. The peas and carrots are for her fried rice. So is the jasmine rice. More flour because I will be making her some pancakes for the week too. And they will be protein pancakes. I picked this plant-based, it's organic plant-based protein powder up. These Italian seasoning packets, and I make hers with 2 seasoning packets, 2 cans of tomatoes, and I got the garlic and extra virgin olive oil tomatoes, and then she will just eat that on top of rice. So I always get these, and I meant to get a bigger bag of these at Walmart as well, but I forgot. So I got these at the Dollar Tree the other day. I need to do a Dollar Tree haul of vegan stuff that I get her there. And I wanted to make fresh homemade hummus. I couldn't find any chickpeas and the lemons were terrible, so I just went ahead and picked up this pack, and she loves the roasted red pepper hummus. So if I was making it at home, I would just buy a jar of the roasted red peppers. And I got these vegan dark chocolate morsels to put in her pancakes. And I got these for her to also have with hummus or just as a snack. And bell peppers, I put 1 bell pepper in the tomato mixture with the Italian seasoning. And then I got her the lightly salted rice cakes for the cashew butter. I always soak my produce in some cold water with a splash of vinegar. And this is the OXO salad spinner that I'm doing that in. I also scrubbed my bell peppers really well because I have the water boiling for the jasmine rice, and now I'm going to put together the tomato and Italian seasoning mixture. That's kind of like a veganized unstuffed bell pepper maybe, because we just do everything in one pot and then my daughter eats it over top of rice. So I'm just using the 2 cans of tomatoes for that. Again, I got the garlic and extra virgin olive oil tomatoes. And then I'll just add the zesty Italian seasoning packets to the tomatoes once I get them put in there. But first we saute the bell peppers in a little bit of my daughter's butter, which is the vegan Earth Balance organic butter. So I'm going to get these bell peppers cut up and get them into the pan with some butter, and then once they cook down a little, I will be adding the tomatoes in the Italian seasoning pack, and I will show y'all what that looks like when it gets done. And I'm gonna go ahead and put all 4 bags of rice into that water once it starts boiling, because we have more than one thing that we're gonna use the rice for. After the bell peppers have softened in the butter, I just add the 2 cans of tomatoes and the 2 packages of Italian seasoning mix and get that stirred up really well. And then I just put the top back on it so everything can cook together for a few minutes while we wait on the rice. So 2 bags of this rice are actually going to be for the fried rice, so I'm going to go ahead and put those straight in the refrigerator, because when you're cooking fried rice, you want your rice to be as cold as possible. Now I'm going to portion a couple of containers out for her for work for the week, and then I'm going to put the rest of the rice in here and the sauce in here. As one of her meals for the week, she can take these to work, and if she takes something else to work that night when she comes home, she can just make her a plate for dinner. So that is one meal knocked out. Okay, so now I'm about to cut up this pineapple and rinse those grapes so I can make fruit cups. Okay, here is another thing done, and this is just a snack. It's the pineapple and grape fruit cups. She usually takes one of these to work with her, and she'll have it with her lunch or during one of her breaks, or she'll just grab one in the evening when she gets off work too. So to make the fried rice, I just needed the cold rice that we put in the refrigerator earlier, some soy sauce, peas and carrots, and some butter. So I'm just getting some butter melted, and then I'm going to add the peas and carrots to it, and then I'll put in the cold rice once the peas and carrots have softened and warmed through, and then I'll add the soy sauce, and then I'm just going to add some onion powder to the peas and carrots. I am going to cover it up so that the steam will help that cook through, and then I'm just going to get the rice opened. All right, so this has been cooking for about 5 or 6 minutes maybe, just long enough for the peas and carrots to cook through. And now I'm gonna add both bags of rice. This is jasmine rice, and you wanna make sure that your rice is very cold. Otherwise it just turns into glumpy mess when you put it in with hot food. Just gonna get that broken up and mixed together. And then we will add the soy sauce. Okay, now I'm gonna add some soy sauce. And this, however much soy sauce you add will just be up to your preference of how much you like. My daughter loves soy sauce, so she'll actually even add more as she eats it than I do when I cook it. So all of that mixed up really good. And I'm gonna turn the heat off and just let it sit there for a few minutes. Once it sits for a few minutes, I will pack up, just like I did earlier for the first meal. I'll pack a couple of containers that will already be ready for her to take to work. And then we will put what's left in here so she can eat on that through the week. Okay, so I'm just gonna get it packed up. My daughter is actually home now while I'm making this. And she smelt it, and this is what she's eating for dinner. And then I'll pack up the rest. That is it. That is another meal done. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is mix all of the dry ingredients together, and then we will add the wet ingredients. So we're doing 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. I will have this recipe linked in the description box below. We need 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Half a teaspoon of salt. I only have the grinder, so I'm just going to put some in it. We need 2 tablespoons of sugar. And I'm also going to add a little bit of this vanilla plant-based protein powder. And I'm just going to do a tablespoon of that. Okay, and now we're going to add in the wet ingredients. So we have 1/2 cup of water, 1 cup of milk. I used almond milk, original. And 2 tablespoons of oil. It called for canola oil, but I'm going to use olive oil. And I'm going to add the chocolate chips, the dark chocolate chips, to the pancakes as I'm cooking them, instead of adding them to the batter. That is ready. And we're just going to get started cooking them. So I have the flat top grill set at about 325 to 350. I'm just going to brush some olive oil over the top of it. chocolate chips. My daughter definitely has a sweet tooth. So I can see all of the bubbles around the top. So that means it's time to start flipping them. I prefer to just do a few at a time, but of course you can do as many as you can fit on in your pan or on your grill. So I will just put syrup in these, and she'll take these to work with some pancakes for a snack, or she'll just eat them in the morning before she starts to get ready for work. Gonna add a little more oil. Okay, so that batter makes about 8 good sized pancakes. Of course, I could have did them smaller and doubled that, but she just eats a couple at a time, so this will last her actually 4 mornings. So this is what I'll be putting them in to store them in the refrigerator. I just wait until they cool completely off, and then I will put them up. Okay, so I have the maple syrups packed up, and I have these in here that have already cooled, and as soon as those cool off, I will stack them on top of these. She eats a couple at a time, so she just takes a stack out and takes it with her maple syrup, and she's good to go. Okay, so I'm gonna go over a few of the snack ideas that I do for Maya. So I buy these rice cakes, and she'll take this entire package to work and this container of raw cashew butter, and she'll keep that at work to eat as snack. I also get these Annie's vegan mac and cheese cups. She takes those to work as well and keeps them there. And then I usually buy a bigger bag at Walmart, but like I said, I forgot, and I picked this up at the Dollar Tree. And this is her favorite Triscuit. It's the roasted garlic kind. So I will just put some hummus in these little containers, and she'll keep this box of Triscuit at work as well and just take hummus, or she will take some of these with her to eat with her hummus. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video.